Hi zoology, I just wanted to make a short video that's going over the notes that we're talking about in class, and I'll also put the notes PowerPoint up so you guys can see it later. It's our last bit of notes and it's actually going to be super short, so let's go ahead and get started. So this set of notes is over endangered and invasive species. We didn't get a chance to talk about this, so I just wanted to plug it in at the end, and then that's what our final project is over. So the number of endangered species has actually risen a lot from 2007 to current numbers, and we can see how they're broken down up here. So we have mammals, reptiles, birds, insects, amphibians, mollusks, and fish. And each of these, so like we mostly have a lot of fish that are endangered, but our mollusks and our amphibians have started to go up. And we can actually even see like the number of reptiles throughout those years, that those numbers have gone up as well. So it's been a lot. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on. So the definition of endangered means that they're at risk of becoming extinct in the wild. And we have three different distinguishing things for endangered. They can be critically endangered, which means like if something happens, all of them are going to be gone and then we're never going to have them again. Endangered means their reproductive process, there's not a lot of them, and like they're close to being extinct, but we can save them. Critically endangered is like we need to act today, yesterday. And vulnerable just means that the way it's trending looks like they potentially won't make it. There's been more than 96,500 species declared endangered. So that's a lot. A lot of different species have just, been threatened. And the reasons that they become endangered are because of habitat destruction. And I think I talk about this in the next slide. Maybe. Yeah, no. Okay, so 40% of the animals that we talked about were amphibians, 31s were raisin sharks, 27, 14, and 25 for mammals. So a quarter of the animals that we're talking about are mammals. Almost half of them are amphibians. The frogs, salamanders, skinks, those things. The way that these organisms become endangered, a lot of it is habitat loss. And that's because of people or pollution in their environment. And that's really upsetting because we have the potential to not let those things happen, but here we are. And it's happening. I crossed these out because that had to do with plants and coral reefs, so I didn't want to do that. The last bit is invasive species. So an invasive species is a non-native organism that harms the ecosystem that it's in. They do this by outcompeting for food, taking over habitats, or altering the ecosystem so it's no longer suitable for those native species. In the diagram I have here, this means vulnerable is low, medium, high, and then highly vulnerable. So our area in which we live in, we have a lot of vulnerability to the invasive species. So that's not great. So thanks guys. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.